What up, campers? This week we've got a review and a demo of the X-Chock Stabilizers. So on our last rig we had the JT strong arms because we had the traditional scissor jacks. Now we have electric jacks on the new 2706, so we aren't able to do the JT strong arms. I'll post a link up above to the JT strong arm videos that we've done in the past, which I highly recommend if you have scissor jacks. But with the new one, we were looking for a way to get it more stable, and we're giving these X-Chocks a try. They definitely are a lot cheaper than the JT strong arm, so they were only 50 bucks for the set of two. And I think the JT strong arms are like 250 bucks, so more economical for sure. The way I understand it is the X-Chocks are in addition to your regular chocks. So you chock them the way that you normally would, and then you go ahead and use the X-Chock to prevent the tires from giving you any movement. So they're really easy to use. They come with this little 3/4 inch ratchet wrench. Pro tip though, make sure that you install your X-Chocks before you do your slide out. Lesson learned the hard way for me. Once your slide's out, you can't get in there. Okay, so if you have the 2706 WS, your tires are pretty close together, so you need to retract this thing basically the whole way, but then you slide it in there. You try and put it centered in the middle of the tread as much as you can, and then you just hold the handle and tighten it down. And basically the pressure, the opposing pressure, holding the tires stable and keeping them from wobbling around, in addition to just your regular kind of chocks, definitely helps to keep it a lot more stable. I can say that these aren't as effective as like the JT strong arm. In fact, I'm even considering ditching the electric stabilizers that we have and going back to a regular scissor jack with the JT strong arms because they just work that good. But these are definitely a big improvement over what it is without them. So again, just chock your wheels really well, get those bashed in there, and then I try and tighten these guys down, you know, basically until they're pretty firm so that they're not letting the tires rock. Alright, so those are the X-Chock, but before I let you go real quick, let me show you 3 really quick upgrades that we've done over the past couple of weeks. Super simple, that I think you might like. The first one are these screens for this fridge vent, so you can see up in there, hopefully it's not too dark. We ordered those little Dometic screen guards. You do have to cut them down to fit a little bit, so I had to trim off some of the edges and also some of the width just to get them to seat in there flush. But very simple 10-minute upgrade. Make sure you have your metal shears to do that trimming, but that way bugs and stuff don't climb up into your the back of your Dometic fridge. The next one are these screens for this little furnace vent. So again, just trying to keep the bugs outside the coach. Again, these are like 2-second installs. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's basically a little spring in there that's attached to the basket, and then they give you a little tool to just hook the spring on there and they stay sucked up. The last one is just this little handlebar for the screen door. So I think this one's like 15 bucks on Amazon, but just that way it gives the kids something to grab onto without ripping that little plastic thing off or putting holes in the screen. This one again was about a 10-minute install. You have to mark everything to get the handle centered inside those little black things. But then they just give you 2 little self-tapping screws. You pop them right in there, and then you're off to the races. So yeah, highly recommend those 3 upgrades. For 50 bucks, you can save your kids ripping off your screen door and having bugs inhabit the inside of places you don't want them to be in your RV. So yeah, that's a wrap for the X-Chock review and demo. If you like this video, make sure to give us a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. We always have to shamelessly ask for that. And until then, we'll see you on the next adventure.